What does asking for help mean to you? Do you avoid it at all costs because asking would mean exposing yourself to judgment? Maybe you see the importance and ask for help on occasion, but it's uncomfortable. Or perhaps you ask for help on the regular and you don't make it mean anything at all. In this episode, we'll explore why asking for help feels so hard, the benefits you may not be thinking about, and how to request help in a way that actually reinforces you as a strong leader. For those of you who are new to the Women Taking the Lead podcast, hello and welcome. I'm Jody Flynn. I'm an executive leadership coach, speaker, and author. I am the current president of the board for the Maine Women's Conference, and I have the privilege and joy to work with women leaders to hone the skills that allow them to grow into and then thrive in senior leadership. My specialization is working with women who are still stabilizing after their last promotion and those who are preparing for the next one. It is my belief that for more women to hold positions of senior leadership, there are changes at the individual and organizational level that need to occur. Not only do women need to be trained and coached on how to operate at these levels of leadership, organizations need to change their paradigm of how the work gets done and what supports are in place for their leaders to do the job. If we are not already connected on LinkedIn, please send me an invitation to connect. You can find me directly at linkedin.com/IN/Jody Flynn, or you can search for Jody Flynn. I'm very active on LinkedIn, so I should be at or near the top of the search results. Be sure to add a note to the invitation letting me know you're a listener of the podcast. I would love to connect with you and get to know you better. We all have limits. We have a point at which our bandwidth of time, energy, knowledge, expertise, or resources has been used up. It's a daunting moment when you realize that on your own, you're not going to get any further. You are faced with the decision to continue to struggle on your own, expending time and energy, and I'm raising my hand here because I've certainly done that before. Or you could ask for help. I recently came across an article published in the Harvard Business Review titled, How to Get the Help You Need. This article is written by Heidi Grant, a social psychologist who researches, writes, and speaks about the science of motivation. The article states that regarding asking for help, research in neuroscience and psychology shows that social threats involved in asking for help, the uncertainty, risk of rejection, potential for diminished status, and inherent relinquishing of autonomy activate the same brain regions that physical pain does. Because the notion of asking for help flies in the face of what we are trying to exude at work, competence and confidence, it can cause discomfort to ask for help. Yet to be successful at higher levels of leadership, we need the support of others. And because of modern-day organizational structures such as cross-functional teams or working with vendors, more than ever, you need to go beyond your immediate circle for advice, referrals, and resources. I don't want to belabor this point because I think you know intellectually that you need more support, and having that support would be good for you. But I do want you to integrate this knowledge so you have less resistance to it, and asking for help becomes natural to you. It's great to know more support is helpful. It's another thing to actually start asking for help on a regular basis. Studies show that people actually enjoy being helpful. There is an emotional boost we all get from being able to help another person or group. Think of it this way. Your request for help is a gift to the other person. There are tangible benefits to asking for help, such as saving you time and energy, rather than struggling or doing it all on your own. If you have a team, asking for help is a vital part of their professional development. By asking for assistance from them, you are demonstrating that you trust them, you value their expertise and knowledge, and you're open to their contribution. A team that has your trust and confidence will be more willing to go above and beyond, to take on new challenges, and offer new and innovative ideas. While asking for help can make you feel vulnerable, and in a way you are vulnerable, yet vulnerability in a leader is a strength. According to Brené Brown, the longtime researcher on vulnerability and shame, if you can't ask for help without self-judgment, you cannot offer help without judging others. Let that sink in a little bit, right? If we can't ask for help without self-judgment, we can't offer help without judging others. And let me let you in on a little secret. People know when they're being judged. So when we judge others, they can feel it. They sense it. They know it. By asking for help, you send your team a signal that it's okay for them to ask for help as well. It builds a bond between you and them and makes your work environment a safe space to learn, to be creative, and to stretch. And this goes beyond your team. Imagine sending this signal to your peers as well. Risking being vulnerable could open the door for more collaboration, ease and higher level decision-making, and again, a working environment that feels safe and supportive. The ability to ask for help is a leadership skill and is necessary if you want to grow as a leader. It is one of 25 areas of leadership addressed in the Leadership Operating System quiz. This is a holistic self-assessment. It allows you to assess your effectiveness in leading others, leading yourself, your ability to influence, your ability to manage your energy, and your communication skills. It's a way for you to quickly identify where you could focus your developmental resources. It's not about looking for what you're doing wrong. This quiz will be an acknowledgement that you are getting a lot of things right. Those who have used the Leadership Operating System quiz have described the questions as engaging and thought-provoking. They appreciated gaining insights on areas to improve and really liked the resources that were provided at the end. It will take you about 3 minutes for you to complete, and if you think about it, that's a quick turnaround to gain insight into what would improve your effectiveness as a leader and make being a leader more enjoyable. Go to womentakingthelead.com/quiz to find out more and to take the quiz. Now that we've listed out numerous benefits of asking for help, let's talk about how to ask for help, because how you make the request makes a difference. First, be respectful of the other person and their time. I'm not one to recommend putting important things off, waiting for the perfect time, because I don't know that we ever know for sure what that is or when that is, if it even exists. But be mindful to ask the other person if they have the bandwidth to assist you before you launch into what you need. Showing respect for another person's time, expertise, and resources will have them be more likely to say yes or offer another solution or resource to you. Further, ask for help before it's an emergency. You don't want to put the other person in a position where they feel compelled to drop everything to help you out or have to regretfully say no to you because you caught them at a time when they don't have the capacity. Next, get to the point. Don't make the other person sit through a speech or read a long email explaining how you're killing it in every area but this. That's your ego trying to protect itself from being vulnerable. If you're being respectful, you won't expect them to sit through an unnecessary defense of your intelligence or skill on the job. Assume they know you're brilliant and get to the heart of the matter. Then, be specific about what would be most helpful to you. Are you asking for a task to be taken off your hands? Are you looking for feedback or advice? Do you need help brainstorming solutions? By when do you need this? If you are not clear about what it is you're looking for, you may get a response that you're not open to. If the other person is agreeable to helping you, let them know concisely what you've completed and what you've tried so far. You don't want the other person wasting time going over ground you've already covered. They will not appreciate it either. Empower them with the information and resources they need to help you and get the job done. Don't let the fear of judgment prevent you and your organization from achieving success. And don't worry about seeming inept. A Harvard Business School study showed that respondents see people who seek advice as more competent than those who don't. Being a great leader means reaching out for support and offering it in return. If you are not already at the stage where you are clear on your limits and asking for help in advance of using up your bandwidth, I want you to get there soon. The sooner you can give up some control, get a little vulnerable, and ask for help, the sooner you will be able to give your best self and your best work to those things that, as a leader, truly move the needle. If asking for help does not come naturally to you, I invite you to work with me. The coaching system I've guided my clients through has helped them let go of old belief patterns and ideas of who they think they need to be and what they think they need to do in order to be successful as a leader. At the end of my coaching system, they are better able to delegate, set boundaries, say no, ask for the help that they need, and feel calm and confident in their role as a leader. And if the cost of coaching is prohibitive to you, I strongly encourage you to listen to episode 427, How to Ask Your Company to Sponsor You to Be Coached. This would be a fantastic way for you to ask for the help you need. And to have asking be easier for you, I've put together a checklist that includes scripts that will support you in making your requests for coaching. This checklist takes you step by step and has links to the documents and resources that will support the conversation you'll have or email you'll send to your manager or decision makers. The ultimate goal is to make it easy for you to ask and easy for them to say yes to you. You can find this checklist at womentakingthelead.com/checklist. You can also find all these links in the episode description. If you're listening on your phone, that will be in your podcast app. And if you're listening through the Women Taking the Lead website, the link will be toward the bottom of the episode webpage. I want you to get all the support you want and need, so don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can do it, and you can ask for the help that you need. As always, I hope this was of value to you, and here's to your success.